Good morning. So I wanted to review for you a couple of different phone stands. Now, I'll show you the one that I had been using, and I'm going to use, I have a loopy case here. I'm going to use this case instead of my phone since I only have one phone and I'm filming this with my phone. So this is the stand that I usually was using. I do a lot of reviews and other things on YouTube. And this is oh my goodness, a stand that does not have a name put on top of it. But basically, the way it works is like this. It goes up, it goes down, it twirls around. You can turn it in different directions. For example, I've made videos where I've laid the phone in it and I've been able to work down here and show you what I'm doing. Now, the one problem I have had with it is because I use this loopy case and I use it so that when I'm holding my phone, I am less likely to drop it. See, it won't stay in there. So what I've had to do is stick it like that, and then I put a pencil or something in there to help keep the phone from falling out. So that's been a little drawback. So this stand, and you'll see many like it online. So don't worry, I'm not giving you the name because you'll see many that function the same way, okay? So I wanted to try a gooseneck holder. So oh golly, I got lots of them from different companies. And I found that the major problem with most of them was that this gooseneck part was too flexible. And I have got an iPhone 13 Pro. So it's a heavy phone, and when I put it in there, the gooseneck would just go, ooh, and just wilt down. So I've put my loopy case in here in place of a phone, and the way this works, okay, so this moves up and down. Oh, there's a little release here in the back. Okay, there's a little button. Well, I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, and then this slides up and down. And also these slide apart here. And that's because this will also hold a tablet. Okay, so it stretches pretty far. It will also hold a large phone. It turns every direction, tilts up and down. The gooseneck does really well. And then, okay, it's got a clamp on it. This clamp is very stiff, but then that means it'll hold really well. Now, I do a lot of videos outside, and I was standing my phone on this stand, but I don't want a $1,400 phone to go crashing to the ground. So you can see that if this got hit by something, or if it was very windy out, there would go my phone, right? And, you know, with this stand, it can fall right off. So this is the sort of thing that I had to do. I would take like this heavy thing, it's got a lot of metal hooks in it, and I take a pipe wrench and lay it on here, and sometimes I would do this. When I had my loopy in here, let's see, let me turn this a little bit. I would do things like take the pipe wrench and stick the handle through there and kind of balance the wrench up there and put this there so the squirrels or a bird or something would not knock it over. And I've had all sorts of versions of things jerry-rigged up to make sure that my phone didn't fall off and go crashing to the ground. But then I discovered this by MACALLY. Okay, so I've got this attached here. And I can stand this up. Let me go ahead and put the loopy in here to kind of take the place of the phone. Okay. So now, when I'm filming birds outside, I've got this on here. It doesn't droop down. It stays in whatever position I put it in. And this is nice and strong. A lot of the other ones I tried, whether they were long goosenecks or short ones, just when I put the phone in, it would pretty much flop down, or it would slowly lower down. Also, a lot of the clamps were not tight enough for something like this. Now this one, let's see if I can, this one is so strong. If you notice, it's got a kind of a rounded area here, which works well on something like my step ladder, or I could attach it to one of my shepherd's hooks outside. But it also has this flat area, so it can help it to cling on to something flat. Okay, so here's a flat surface, and I've clipped it onto there, and well, if I had a phone in there, this would not be bending, but this is a very flexible case. I'll just take it out of there for now. Okay, so, you know, this is just great. I can turn it whatever direction or angle I want. And then when I take it off, usually I use 2 hands, but I'm getting stronger here. So I said I would show you the buttons on the back of this. So if you want to pull this to make things longer, there's a button back here, and you push it. Then you can pull this out. And obviously that would help to hold a tablet. And you've also got, this is one that is like a sort of elastic thing. And of course, here, it's got an arrow, so you know it goes in that direction. And you've got arrows here to show you that you can spread these apart, again, to help you hold a tablet or something that's very wide. There comes a sheet with instructions on it that are mostly pictures that help you to understand exactly what to do with all the various parts. So these are 2 completely different kinds of stands that you can use for your phone, depending on what you want to use it for. You may find one works better than another. And this one worked pretty well for me when I was just doing indoor videos. But to do my outdoor videos where I want my phone firmly attached so it's not going to go anywhere, this one was best.